was this?
Take this!
Alright, so, yeah, before we do Crash, though, we got plenty of this ahead. So, what did I just get? Circular Ripper. Ow. Shovel Knight? Wait a minute. I think Shovel Knight's playable. Yeah, that is Shovel Knight. It's sorry, Shovel Armor. Sorry. Boy, even with upgrades, ranged weapons, not all that amazing, huh? Sapphire. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to Crash. Like I said, it's a game I played a little bit of. I never played the whole thing, so I'm probably going to stream all of the story mode in Crash. Obviously not right away, but when I get back from the convention. Seems like the easiest way to farm this dude is to just, like, get in there. I wanted to talk about the convention a little bit for people that are going. So I have a panel on Friday at 4:30, and then the next day I'm signing at 3:30, and I don't know where I'll be signing. I've had people email me and say, Vin, where are you signing? It'll be easy enough to decipher when the time comes. Someone will be able to tell you. I don't even know where I'm signing. But it's different every year, so just, you know... Just, I guess, you know, stop on by and take a look. But as of right now, I couldn't tell you. Oh, fuck, this is Sapphire. Vinny, will you sign my chest like Happy Gilmore? That, my friend, is how you get arrested. I will not be signing any body part this year, or any year. I'll sign your Super Nintendo. I'll sign your cat. I won't sign your cat. Oh, I got the shovel. Attack 27, a shovel that functions as a weapon. I can be Shovel Friend, too. Yeah, so... there will be a booth where you can get some info on the Vinesauce charity stream. As well as you can get, a chapstick and... a Vinesauce hand sanitizer. However, I'm gonna say this, I'm not always going to be at the booth, so if I'm not there, don't be too discouraged, just come back. And also, I'm gonna need some time to, like, decompress, and there's a chance that I'm gonna be doing the signing on Saturday. And there's a very high chance that there will be moments where I'm just like, I need like an hour. So, just want to let you know, because I've had a lot of people ask what's going on at this thing. Otherwise, have fun. Make friends, respect personal space, and eat healthy. And also, I'm overloading on vitamin C. Vinny, you should invest in a body double. I'm telling you, I need my own Guiji. You didn't get Shovel Knight's best 2 drops, the Shard and something even better. I guess we're grinding. Hopefully a fucking Nova Skeleton doesn't end my stream. And my life. Before you know it, alright everybody, stream's over, time for CTR, and then I have to leave for my convention. Don't forget to turn in the quest for the pizza reward, right. And then I can turn in the pizza for more reward. I will try Shovel Knight 5 more times. Channel the luck from the randomized Symphony of the Night stream. I will. I'm gonna be really overpowered if I keep killing Shovel Knight. The rigatoni is real. Oh, there we go. Call forth a shovel-wielding knight and set it upon foes. So what's the other thing? Like, I have to decide whether or not I even want that, because I might not. His armor? An armor that turns you into him? Damn it! Alright, 2 more times. Yeah. Steel? No. One more. Alright, one more. It's rare, it might take a bit. Alright, then fuck it, I'm not gonna... Maybe another time is my answer. If I don't get it here, then another time. Didn't get it. Moving on. You know what? I gotta go back, because my health, look how low my health is. Holy shit, why is he so big? Why'd that happen? There's a 3% chance of that happening? That was amazing. Okay, this is it here. This is the last chance, and then I'm moving on for real. For real. And we're moving on. The 3% chance on the rare drop from Shovel Knight. Oh, okay. This waterfall is very familiar. Holy shit, what? What the fuck is this? Nonsense. I just missed an opportunity. God damn it! I was trying to leave the chair, but could not. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna do the chair thing again. How do I exit? How do I exit? I need to exit the chair. There we go. Curry powder, nice. Curry dish. And a painting of a backer. Vinny, did you get a backer portrait? I don't think so. Remember, I am an influencer. They reached out to me, so I didn't, you know... I would have gladly backed the game just because of Igarashi, but they reached out to me and they were like, hey, we want your soul. Vinny, based on, if I may, based on my experience at PAX East, you actually do a pretty good job at carrying a meaningful conversation for the 2 minutes you spend interacting with people. I've heard some horror stories about guests at cons who essentially blow people off or ask everyone the same 3 questions before sending them on their way. Well, I like to get to know people a little bit as best I can. That's a genuine thing. But I have definitely been short with people. When I say short, I mean like, I've definitely had my moments where I was too tired to carry on any kind of conversation. It can be tough after a couple hours. But thank you for saying so. I figured, listen, if you're there and you go out of your way to meet me, even if you're already at the con and you just walk over to where I am, I want to do my best to engage in some kind of conversation, and also, that's one of the reasons I give out free shit. There's a part of me that has that imposter syndrome where I'm like, why would people want to meet me? And I feel like I have to give them something to make it worthwhile. So that's, you know, it's one of the reasons. That, and I just like collecting all this stupid shit. I have like a little collection of dumb Vinesauce items that I've amassed over the years. But I'm happy to give them away. And, yeah, I do like conventions. I do. I may make it seem sometimes like I don't, but I enjoy them. Just not too much. Just a little bit. And you know, there's always some weird interaction. Like, I'll give you an example. I'm gonna spell it out. I love meeting people. I love getting to know people. And I'm glad that you want to come hang out and see me at a convention. My one request, maybe this is a little too far, but my one request is you don't follow me around the convention if you see me. Because that happens. That's happened. It didn't happen at PAX this year. It didn't happen a couple times. I mean, it's definitely something that happens rarely. But, you know, there's also, like, a level of social interaction that I think needs to be a little bit more expressed. You can follow my YouTube channel if you want. But yeah, I'll sign your stuff. I'd be happy to, and I'll be sure to give you some Vinesauce items, some charity stream stuff. I'm looking forward to meeting you. I genuinely like getting to know people in the community on a one-on-one, face-to-face basis. It's surprising how much you can learn and how much, like, everybody does different things. You'd expect, you know, most people to maybe, like, be in the same field. Nope. Everyone does something different. It's crazy. Engineers, doctors, people that make games, people that just play games, people that eat games, meat clowns. Cosplays are usually on point, too. And you know, some older people too, not just people my age or younger. Like, I've met people in their 40s, I've met people in their late 30s that actually have careers. Pretty fucking cool. I gotta go back to the save point, I think. Oh wait, this, she heals me, right? Any food? Yeah, I guess I could just eat. I'll have all these food. They don't give me HP, but... Unless they do, I don't know. Does cheese make me have more HP? Eat corn? I can't eat corn. They're materials? Can't eat corn. She only heals you if you have fairy potions in your inventory. Oh, okay. This is not good. Oh, yeah. I hate having to use potions. I'm playing this game like it's Symphony of the Night, which is not a good idea. This is actually more difficult. Yeah, just tanking everything. Yeah, the Zangetsu fight is a kind of an eye-opener. I watched, what did I listened to Macaulay Culkin's new podcast with Tom Green, for some reason, and, they talked about Freddy Got Fingered, of course, and, you know, and other things, too. And Tom Green has seen the Red Letter Media review of Freddy Got Fingered, where Mike calls Tom Green a secret genius. So that's a thing. It was entertaining. It was genuinely entertaining, learning about how he lost a testicle and all his weird antics. Dude was like either before or ahead of his time or of no time. People compare him to Andy Kaufman, which, you know, I've been talking a little bit more about Andy Kaufman on stream lately because I saw that interview with Orson Welles and Andy. And no, Tom Green is not the same level of genius as Andy, but there's some stuff in there. There's a couple things that I feel like... I do feel like Freddy Got Fingered was just a piss take of the whole genre. Of all the gross-out teen movies that were happening at that time. I think there was some intent behind it, but I don't think he's a genius. The handbag creation with Monica Lewinsky was absolute genius-level outsider comedy. Unless he is genius, I don't know. Maybe he is! Vinny, you said you were going to play My Friend Pedro. When is that happening? Any specific day? Well, the embargo, I mentioned earlier, the embargo is up. Wow. The embargo is up tomorrow at like 6 p.m. Or wait, 10 a.m. Eastern? So I can't stream it tonight. I'll be at Too Many Games tomorrow, so next week. It's just unfortunate timing. Vinny, are you going to meet Scott the Woz at TMG? We talked about this the other day. I'm going to give him hand sanitizer. I think it's just funny how the convention name went from Too Many Games to WozCon. It's weird how that happens. Eventually, all things become Scott the Woz. Oh, fake Medusa heads. Cool. Great value Medusa heads. America's choice. I'm more than content having this game and not Castlevania. If we're not gonna get Castlevania, this is fine. And, you know, if this becomes a series, that's great. Curse of the Moon was excellent. This is good so far. Very good, in fact. I'd say very, very good. That's my review so far. But Konami is content with letting Castlevania either rot or just, you know, be in collections. But then again, based on that Contra thing that we saw at E3, I think I'm good. I think I don't need them making another Castlevania anytime soon. There's so many developers that could do Castlevania better than Konami could at the moment. Like, you know, people who are fans of the franchise, people who grew up playing Castlevania, people who love it as much as we do. As opposed to, you know, just like Guns for Hire that... I don't even know what state of order Konami's in at the moment. Like, I have no idea if they're even able to function as a developer. Vinny, fans don't make good games. Okay, so, alright. I don't disagree with that statement. Let me revise the way I put that. I think you're right to some extent. But, then you have stuff like Black Mesa Source, Sonic Mania, You have people on the team that helped make Resident Evil 2, who were fans. Another Metroid 2 remake. I mean, it's possible, you know, it's... we were talking about Final Fantasy VII Remake being developed by fans. I'm not saying fans alone could make a good game. But let's say developers who grew up loving the games that their games are inspired by. So if you have a developer like, oh god, the people that made Hat in Time, give them Banjo. You know, give them the resources, give them Banjo, give them more, you know, people to help make the team. You know, give them more team members, I mean. And maybe they could make a good 3D platformer in the style of those old games. Now, Hat in Time is different than Banjo-Kazooie. It's not the same game by any means. But the influence is there, and it's a good influence, and it was done really well. Give them more resources. Then you have, like, Inti Creates, who did Mega Man 9 and 10, or 10 and 11. No, wait, yeah, 9 and 10. Inti Creates does a really good job with, Mega Man and Mega Man-like things. And that was not what I wanted to do at all, actually. Fuck. I wanted to get to that warp. Damn it. They did help develop Mighty No. 9, but if you ask me, that was a whole load of blame. Gonna use a Waystone? Oh, you can... How many do I have? I have 1. Sure, why not?
So, what'll it be?
I would like... I don't know. Something to stab with?
I'll go with this.
I'm interested in this. You know Robbie Belgrade's in this game? I don't know if we've heard him yet, but... The voice of Alucard is in this game. It's kind of nice, right? Get him in there. I met him once, he had a drum. Told that story 1,001 times, I'm sure.
And another of us was researching how to create giant organisms.
Why?
Anyway, just be mindful of the facility's existence.
They're gonna Dynamax
The
it.
knowledge...
This is good new game mechanic, big! They want to make big so they can... I guess they can fight. That's really what it boils down to with most stories. Want make big so can fight. Oh wait, I have to actually make more food. Vinny, do you agree that Pokemon needs a delay? I don't know how I feel about it, because, that first initial trailer for Pokemon looked great. And then the more I hear about it, and then the more I see crusty fucking trees, the more I think, yeah, it might need some extra time in the oven. I'm just saying, like, someone said it needs new management. Like, again, the more I learn about the game, about Game Freak, about, you know, the development, I don't think it needs, you know, like, a complete overhaul, but maybe some more time, maybe, I don't know, maybe a better engine? But I'm still thinking about playing it. You know, I'm probably gonna stream it.
Here's your reward.
Someone said, Nintendo equals Bethesda. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Are you referring to crusty-looking trees? Because Breath of the Wild had some good trees for an open-world game. Hang on a second. Someone just said the game has only been in development for 6 to 5 months. What? The build was a month prior, I believe. The wild areas are originally non-free cam, but was later added. This causes some of the trees to crustify as they weren't to be seen up close. I don't believe the game was only in development 5 or 6 months. Do we have confirmation?
Thank you.
That's, I mean, what they were able to put together in 5 or 6 months is kind of crazy, if that's the case. I think they were working on that while they were working on Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. I don't think it was in development for a terribly long time, though. 1 year dev cycles. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a year. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. But I'm just saying... I'm still probably gonna get it. I still like the region. I still like some of the new Pokemon. I still like some of the quality of life stuff.
Did you bring...
But yeah, little by little, I hear about the crust.
That's it. How did you know?
I'm like, oh.
It's delicious.
That's a shame. Someone just said that's BS. It's been in development ever since X and Y was released. I think I'm going to look at the game and not the chat anymore. Thank you, chat. Well, I did get something interesting. I got these glasses. Everything looks bigger. Big! What? That's the less FOV option. Hey, at least it does something unique and interesting. I'll just talk about one quick thing, which is someone in chat a minute ago said, I just kind of love Pokemon unconditionally. And, you know, you're allowed to. And if you enjoy the things that people, you know, say you enjoy the thing, and other people don't enjoy it, I think that's great. Just enjoy what you enjoy, but, you know, just understand if there are... If this game comes out, and there's some stuff that people want that they're not gonna get, it's gonna be very vocal. It's already been very vocal. Someone said Pokemon's always going to be fun to me unless they completely fuck up what it is at its core. I think I'm not a big enough fan of Pokemon to have super highly opinionated things in regards to the game mechanics. I think I like the games, I enjoy them, and I have fun with them, but I don't think I could tell you what specifics change from game to game, because I've just not played most of them, you know? I know about the gotta catch some all, as opposed to gotta catch them all, and I know how frustrating that is, but for me, it's just like, yeah, if it's fun, it's fun. But that tree is fucking ugly as sin. Just looking for a place to go. Am I going the right way? Or am I gonna hit a dead end again? Just to save me some time, anyone know? You're good? Okay, thank you. I mean, here's the thing, I want to say, and I've already mentioned this, but I want to say though, for whatever disappointments E3 has brought to Pokemon fans, Luigi's Mansion fans are probably very happy right now. I'm not the hugest Luigi's Mansion fan. I mean, I've played 1. I loved 1, I played it multiple times. 2 I played through, I enjoyed it, but 3 looks like it's got the potential to be the best game in the series. I love the way that game looks. Also, maybe the best looking game visually on the Switch. Just based on the footage I saw, it's a really nice looking game, strong art direction, a lot of personality and character, good animations. Let's just see if those portrait ghosts are as good as they should be. Someone said I don't know about that one. I love I love it. Streaming has made me, like, quite the, I argue with myself in my head even when I'm not streaming. I always have to play devil's advocate to myself. But it's been good for me. Get the fuck out of here with this. This whole hallway is just japes. Yeah, that looked like my old dog. That looked like Molly. Vinny, does the game audio not get repetitive to you? Falcon Punch! Doria! Not really. I'm used to it. The animation when the dog howls is amazing, isn't it? Really, I find the audio obnoxious. Sure, you can find it obnoxious. I don't. I think it does get repetitive for sure, but it's not killing the experience for me. I mean, again, Symphony of the Night's one of my favorite games, and Alucard throughout the whole thing. You got the materials, but not their soul. Okay, I'll try to get the soul. What happened to the music? It's an atmosphere thing. Some areas in the game don't have music. It's like that in Symphony, too. Chat, do I continue? I see a lot of yeses. I'll try a couple more times. Put on your luck items. I don't think... How many luck items do I have? Santa hat. Okay, yeah, there's 2 on this side, so I'll try it a couple more times. considering there's two of them, it'll be a little easier, and hopefully it will be worth it. Sword that was cold-blooded. Soul is really worth it, not japes. Just because it's anime titty, it's actually excellent for combat. What do you mean when you say anime titty? I was just about to say, I don't, maybe I don't need this. Bunny morphosis. Transform into a... Is this really that much stronger? Well, actually, yeah, the kick is pretty good. As you rank up, you get more moves. Well, I got the soul, and, boy, there's gonna be a lot of happy people in the chat right about now. I think we finally found Bunny Yasando. After all this time, it's alright, David Hayter's character, Zangetsu, at some point, he turns into, a demon boy. And he wears, like, one of those merkins. This camera's tripping me out, man. Clucci and the Lieutenant? Oh, I don't know where they are. Yeah, I haven't seen that show or heard from it in years. That damn Clucci and that Lieutenant. That's not an original creation. Clucci and Lieutenant is actually Mystery Science Theater. But we, my friend Dan is a huge fan, so we used that name on his behest. And it was good. Bunny Yasando, I believe, is a totally unique and original IP. So, I'll copyright that one. This is a better clock tower than we've ever had before. The way it fills in the map is kind of amazing. This is actually a really nice little evolution of Igavania level, you know, map design or whatever. I mean, we've seen stuff like this in other games, but this works. It's cool. Just in case. Okay, what did I get? Flying Edge. A blade that has been magically endowed with flight capabilities. Wait, is this the rune sword? It is! Well, it's more like the heaven sword. It's not verboten. It's pretty good, though. This weapon kicks ass. Someone said, no, you kick ass. No, you kick ass! We just made our very own E3 moment. How much you want to bet next year companies are gonna hire more celebrities to do shit like that? They're gonna find the most likable celebrities they can, give them a little cameo, have them go on stage, and try to, like, get a meme moment. Hey baby, it's me, Regis! Wait, no one knows who Regis is anymore. Never mind. Okay, hello everybody, it's me, Tommy Wiseau. I am here with Mortal Kombat at 12. I am in-game, I am monster vampire. This game is stunning. Silence as Tommy waits for someone to call him stunning. No, you stunning, even though nobody says it. Vinny, what if we see you up on stage? You'll know if I'm up there, trust me. You mean Sam Rockwell. It's gonna be Jim Carrey, in character as Andy Kaufman, as the spirit of Andy Kaufman enters him, and he becomes a massive asshole. Which Andy Kaufman was not. Well, he kind of was, but apparently, just privately, he wasn't as much of an asshole as Jim pretending to be Andy.
Sheeble.
Oh.
Well, well. Look at all the shards you've amassed. How does it feel to command the power of demons?
Well, how does it feel to have been in Richard Gere's Bum Bum?
It feels like nothing.
Gerbil?
Just power.
All the people who don't get it. Oh, is that an outdated reference? Oh man, I should have said something about like Tanya Harding. Or like Winona Ryder stealing from stores. That would have been more topical, right? No? Anyone? No? Okay. Ground is gonna burn. I'll get mine too. This monkey's gone to heaven. Nope. Well, we're doing more references that people don't get. Okay. Shit. Andrew Dice Clay. Tick-tock, eat a cock. No? Andrew Dice Clay made a career of doing nursery rhymes with curses in them. Does that sound hilarious? It's funny because that kind of content... I'm gonna call it content. The only reason... I mean, Andrew Dice Clay had some good jokes. He did. It's not that he didn't have jokes. It's just a lot of his jokes were like... It was like a song. Like, you get to the part of the song where everybody claps. And then he would go, "Oh!" But now, you can get that content from, like... You know, like a 11-year-old on YouTube for free. Or a 34-year-old man-baby streamer. Another comic that I never really understood, Sam Kinison. I mean, sure, I watched some of his material, but the dude was just loud. I just remember I liked his voice when I was younger because he was loud, and loud was funny. But he actually, he was an angry dude, but he had a lot of jokes. That's the difference. When I was a kid, I only remembered the loud. And then I listened to him years later, I was like, oh, no, he wrote jokes. There are jokes here. Vinny, I think you'd like Todd Barry. Oh, I like Todd Barry. He was Todd in Flight of the Conchords. So, I went down another weird Norm Macdonald rabbit hole, because his videos keep getting recommended. It's not his videos, it's someone whose channel is, it's called I'm Not Norm, and it's just a bunch of Norm videos, like him on talk shows, and there's one with Jay Leno. And, like, Letterman could keep up. Conan played dumb, but could also keep up. Leno was like, oh, okay! That's great, Norm! Ultra Leno? No, I don't think we're gonna get Ultra Leno tonight. I have to configure settings. I've been told I use too many voice modulators, even though I don't think I've used one in weeks. What if this is a voice modulator? What if I've never actually even sounded like this, and I'm using some kind of, like, insane filter system to sound like this? My real voice is... Yes, hello? It is me, Vinny. Explain con footage. It's all doctored. All of it. Some by myself, some by others. It's a big, you know, it's like a network of a conspiracy. Like, everyone's in on it. Now, if I made a 45-minute YouTube video about that, and I just kept going down this rabbit hole, hang on, getting a drink, and I kept on, you know, coming up with things as to how my voice is actually an elaborate fake. If you make a convincing enough video, people will believe it. So I have a repeat review of a liquid, of a fluid. This is my second time ever having this, and I don't remember the first time. So I have something here called San Pellegrino. Some of you may have seen this. It's an Italian sparkling lemon drink. It's in a can. It's got some sugar, so I'm a little bit reticent about that, but I wanted to try it. Sparkling lemon beverage with 16% lemon juice. So, I had the orange one, and I like the orange one. Let's see if the lemon one is any good. Well, not bad. That's pretty good. You do taste the lemon juice. Someone said the blood orange one is really good. I gotta get that. Anything blood orange. I don't know, that might have been the one I had, or did they have blood orange and regular orange? They do. Oh, I gotta get the blood orange then. Cookies? I can make cookies? This library makes me think of my own adventures in Minecraft to build a library. So, I finally built an enchanting table. And I have 3 library blocks. That's as much as I could do. 3. Those things are very difficult. You gotta kill a bunch of cows or llamas to get the leather, and then you have to actually, like... You know, you gotta farm a bit. You gotta farm them, what is it, sugar? They're a pain in the ass, is what I'm trying to say, and they take a while to grow. Steal bookshelves from village. I haven't seen any in a village. I might want to build, like, some kind of teleporter first, if such a thing exists, before I go out venturing to different villages, but... Anyway. Sugarcane grows super fast, though? Really? Maybe I just need to, be more patient. There really isn't a teleporter per se. I know you have to walk through the nether, right? But I really want a good library so that it'll both look cool and it'll upgrade the enchanting table. Yeah, this lemon juice, this lemon water is really good. It's not as good as banana water, but I haven't had that in a while. Time to use the Vinesauce sword. Does anyone know if this sword... So this sword has a very specific, move. It's not unique to this particular sword, right? Like, it's on other weapons as well. Did chat die? Did my stream die? Chat is frozen. I have no dropped frames. I don't know if I'm live currently, but my chat is totally frozen. Warning, server not responding. Can one of my mods let me know if I'm still live, maybe? I am apparently still live. Weird. And chat explosion. What the fuck? Suddenly, a minute and a half worth of messages about all at once. Thank you!
There's something I can help you with, human.
Wait a minute. Laylu card?
That aura about you. You're a vampire!
And what of it? Will you murder me for that alone? I've picked no quarrel with you.
That's him.
My name is Orlok Dracul, but you may call me OD.
OD.
As long as you are here, why not avail yourself?
The name Orlok comes from Nosferatu. That's awesome. So I can just borrow these. One at a time. Okay. It's just like one buff to choose. Increases standard attack speed. I always like that. Fortune Tome sounds nice too. Extra luck.
This is a library, not a bookshop.
It's got such a deep voice, that Robbie Belgrade. Look, you can even, like, do the thing underneath. Nice homage to Symphony. You can see it right here. I don't have the ability yet, whatever the ability may be, but you can, like, do the jump thing. I love this. Wait. It's not cheesy if I just fill the arena with flying pigs, right? No, because they didn't... I just wasted all my magic. Nice. Double jump. I was just thinking I was gonna get a double jump based on that treasure chest. This is a long-ass time to go in a game like this without a double jump. Something you usually get a little bit earlier. A hair accessory, adorned with beautiful plumage. The plumage don't enter into it, mate. Still can't get up there. Gonna need something else before I can enter the vampire's ass. Oh, I have dropkick now, too. Cool. Now I can be like Richter Belmont. Did I do mostly everything here? Well, no, there might be a couple things before I go there. It's good to know that's there, though. This music is sophisticated. It's library music. The Sophisticator. Some of you probably aren't aware of my concept of the Sophisticator. I've had 3 original ideas in my entire life. And that's one of them. Arguably. The book shard gives you a new good companion familiar. What? Watch. The books... Oh, the books drop one. The book soul. I didn't get it yet. Okay. Before I warp on up out of here, check something out. Vinny, what's the sophisticator? He fists. His real name is Sophistocles. But he moonlights as... So anyway, if you want to meet me, and you're at too many games... I don't know what I just got. Oh. A hairband fitted with gadgetry. It's like steampunk headphones. What does this have? What is that ability? RT zooms? Oh yeah, I guess it does. Stone resists? Okay. Someone just said she's Luca now. Close enough. Needs helmet. Vinny, do you like games where the character always stays in the center of the screen while everything else moves in the background instead? I suppose so. Sounds like a Jay Leno question. So you like to brush your teeth? You like to make big stinky poop? Vinny, I'm starting to think you don't like Jay Leno. I just like... he's just a funny voice to do. I don't know how this whole meme of him started, but... I don't like what he did to Conan. Or Dave. But I don't hate the guy. I think, you know, I've heard him in some, like, podcasts and interviews and stuff, and he's got some interesting stories, and he doesn't seem like a bad guy, or a terrible guy. I mean, as a late show host, he was, like, as standard milquetoast as you could get. But I don't hate the guy. Cohagen! Ow! Come on. Carnot's Rebuke. Is that me? Am I Carnot? A great sword whose internal steam engine adds incredible power to each swing. Wow. You can charge it? That's cool. Wow. Yeah, it's Doria. Yeah, it's pretty much Ganondorf's. Smash forward A. Let's see, do I want to go back to the boat finally? I can double jump, so I have a lot of different options. Big map, by the way. No, that was not my intention there. Hairdresser? Upgrade weapons? Where do you upgrade weapons? Back at the town, or? I don't recall having been able to upgrade weapons. I know well, you could upgrade abilities. Vinny, don't change the subject. What do you want me to say? I have people in chat wanting me to switch to the bunny outfit. I accidentally get a look at the Robertsons, and now I'm the bad guy. So wait, when chat says upgrading weapons, do you mean upgrading shards? Or can you actually upgrade weapons? Your Rube sword-like weapon can be upgraded. It will appear as a new one, but it will use the old one in the list. Okay. Oh, like this. I need the 16-bit coin to upgrade Renee's Requiem, for example. Flying Edge, I can turn into the Oracle Blade, but I need a lot of materials that I don't have. I see what you mean now, Chad, I get it. But I'm still a little ways off from any upgrades. There's another thing I saw. Enhance... double jump.
Promise you'll
Double jump. Well, extra jump.
Got any tug?
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Poor Trevor. Poor Simon. Rest in peace, Simon and Trevor. You will never return.
Kill those murderers dead!
Who, Konami? It's too easy. Konami bad. That's right. They are. Yeah, they're pretty shit. Remember, just because someone doesn't like something and then you post something bad, that doesn't negate criticisms of said thing. I know that's the cool thing to do these days. It's like I was shitting on Bethesda. Not even that much. Just a little bit of ribbing about Fallout. I still like their games, you know, I'm still gonna play Doom and whatever Starfield is. And then it was just a bunch of, like, people who love Bethesda that were like, Bethesda bad, right, Ben? Yeah, sometimes. I think, Bethesda is frustrating because I want to love them. Because they've made so many games that mean so much to me. But they're just really easy to make fun of, especially at E3. When they're doing their, you know, like, employee and fan reel. I forget who said it, but I watched some video where they were talking about how, Bethesda wants to show that they're, like, not a huge publisher and that they're, like, a family company. Even though they're a huge publisher. And I'm fine with them being a huge publisher. I don't really... I mean, I just like their games. I like their worlds. I like Todd, even! There, I said it. I like Todd. I do. I get a kick out of him, and I'd love to have a beer with the guy. That said, though, you know, we're sorry. I got an invisible blade. A blade that has been made invisible through sorcery. It's interesting. Just the effect, but no blade. Elder Scrolls blades. Which I do not like at all, by the way. Did nothing for me. That Elder Scrolls Blades game. And I was actually kind of looking forward to it when they first announced it. It's like, hey, maybe it'll be cool. Aside from the monetization, I just didn't like it. I don't know what to use here. I'll try Tentacle, why not? And people want Bunny Morphosis again. People will always want Bunny Morphosis. Oh yeah, that's true. Vinny's favorite Elder Scrolls game. I have not played all of them. So remember, I'm not exactly the biggest Elder Scrolls nut. But I loved Oblivion. Oblivion was something else, man. When I first played that game... Strike enemies with lightning that finds them no matter where they are. Oblivion was good enough for me to play it with the worst video card possible at like 240 by 1 whatever resolution. And with all the settings turned all the way down. And then eventually, and I loved it. And I enjoyed the fuck out of it. And then, you know, I stopped playing it because of one reason or another, but I put many, many hours into it. And then finally, when I upgraded my computer enough to play it, I started from scratch. I actually bought a copy the second time. Don't tell anyone. And you know what? It wasn't quite as good as when I was playing the crusted version. I think it was more to do with the fact that it was just so cool to play a game like that for the first time. And also it felt like, oh, I can actually play this, it's amazing. And then I got, you know, I played through it. I ended up not finishing it, but I think that was an experience. I never really played a game like that open world style before then, aside from GTA maybe. So yeah, Oblivion was pretty impactful for me. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed my Skyrim playthrough that I streamed. Even if it was janky as fuck, and we just played it to laugh and meme, oh god. It was still a good playthrough, and I enjoyed the fuck out of it. God, this is crazy! one. That was a weird end to that. It was scripted, I'd imagine. It appears to be scripted. Oh shit, look at those trees! I know another game that has trees that look like that. But that was a cool fight, it just, the ending was a little anticlimactic. Not in a terrible way, but I was like, am I dead? I thought I died. I don't actually think the intention is for me to come back up here. I think I was supposed to just stay down there and go off-screen left. But I missed some spots. I wanted to check those out. Vinny, you weren't supposed to be dragged down at all. You just killed it while it had you, and weird stuff happened. Oh, so that wasn't even, like, a thing. Oh, I couldn't even get that stuff if I tried. I wanted to get 100% map completion. Vinny, that's not true. You're supposed to be dragged down so you see the chest and get the silver bromide for story progression. One guy and Vine Jape could be combined into the ultimate stream killer. Alright, game continues to be good. I like this game a lot, and I am not disappointed. So... fantastic. Just a fantastic game.